there guys, welcome back to my movie channel. Thank you very much for joining us. If this is your first time here, make sure you stretch out those arms and smash that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so you never miss out on our latest reviews of all the latest movies. My name is Tom, this is James, and our spoilers discussion for The Incredibles 2 starts right now. Hey there guys, welcome back to my movie channel. My name is Tom, that's my friend James, and once again this is our spoilers discussion for The Incredibles 2. If you have not seen The Incredibles 2, do not watch this video, because this video is
a spoiler.
A spoiler.
And if you haven't watched it, go watch it.
Go watch it.
Watching this video.
Yeah, exactly, but
it's a waste of time. Don't spoil it for yourself. Go and watch this masterpiece.
But come back. You know,
come back, hit that subscribe button, and then watch it.
And then watch this, but after you've seen the movie. And if you don't care about spoilers and you just want to know the spoilers, so you can go and harass other people and drop them in YouTube chats, which that's a bad thing. But you know, I appreciate the views.
If you do that, I will come to your house and I will set you on fire.
Yes, because Jack in this movie has powers. James, tell me what you thought of The Incredibles 2. Just give me some overall thoughts to start with.
Let me think. Is it a good film? No, it's not. It is a great film. And if you liked films like Zootopia, which had more substance,
or
and was
The
animated,
Incredibles.
Well, that's a funny part, because this follows the standard procedure with many sequels to successful films in that it actually delivers the action and then the beginning. And most of the time that doesn't seem to work, but they do pull it off here because the movie is effectively segmented into family life and action. And of those two, the action is actually my least favourite part. I found the comedy quite intriguing, and the personal issues that each of the characters go through is quite perplexing at times.
I thought the action was well done.
Action was well done.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the highlight.
You like the family connection.
My highlight of the film is when all the family is together.
Yes,
the ending,
I agree.
I mean, I felt the ending was really good, but I did feel it was missing a little something. You know, that big bad guy that they have to team up and face. But overall, not a big complaint. But the family life simply takes the cake. Jack's amazing.
Oh, Jack is like one of the best parts of the, I don't want to say he's the best part of the movie, because he was one of the best parts of the movie for me, but not the best part.
I think the best part for me, actually, was Bob's efforts at keeping the family together.
They're trying to work out, like, when they were discovering his powers. You know, we saw at the tag at the end of the first Incredibles, you know, Jack taking out Syndrome. Jack attack, you know, with the babysitter and all that stuff. But finding out, like, how many new powers he has. What did they say, 17?
Oh, no. He uses his power 17 times before Elastigirl finally comes to realize that he has powers.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
But what Edna Mode realizes is, among babies, they have infinite potential. That means that they're capable of having numerous abilities at once, simultaneously, and as they grow older, their abilities start narrowing down. Jack is an unusual case in that he has many abilities.
So what, his abilities won't narrow down eventually? You think he'll just have all these powers?
They'll narrow down.
Because eventually it kind of, you know, cancels out the need for the rest of the family. He can just take everyone on by himself. He's got laser eyes. I love that scene, by the way, where they're holding him. Jack, laser eyes. Pew, pew,
Jack, pew, pew, pew,
It's so good.
Yep. And if you don't know what we're talking about, stop fucking watching. If you're going to spoil it for you, for anyone,
don't do that.
I will come to your house and I will pour hydrochloric acid in your drinking water.
If you spoil it for people, you're a Rick Dicker.
Yes, you are.
Did anyone else notice that, or is it just me? The Dicker, the guy who, you know, always has to relocate the family and is part of that program that helps supers out. His name is Rick Dicker. His name is essentially Dick Dicker. Because Rick is short for Richard and Dick is short for Richard. Dick. His name is Dick Dicker, which I thought is great. It's one of those Pixar things of like having adult jokes that fly over the kids' heads, but all the adults will get it. And you know what, Edna Mode, can we talk about Edna Mode? Because you said something before we started about her
Edna
role
Mode
in this.
It has a better role and is more longer lasting in this film than in the first.
Yeah.
Which is definitely saying something, but in the first one we were given a bigger glimpse into her overarching personality, and in this one we see the more extremes of her personality come out. She's still a very affable character. Admittedly, she does have a very distinct, unusual personality. She's a very very
Yeah.
particular person.
She had. I love that scene, like I was saying before, that where Mr. Incredible shows up with Jack, and she's like, "What do you want?" And he's just like, "Oh, because he's so tired."
She doesn't even start with that.
Yeah.
You just see her, like she appears in the first one when she first sees Mr.
My
Incredible
God,
going,
you've gotten fat.
Gallagher! You let Gallagher!
I love her in this movie. Her and Frozone. I love Frozone in this movie. What did you
Frozone
think?
had a more...
Yeah.
Frozone had a less of a supporting role and more of a central plot role.
What did you?
It was quite a weird transition, and I find for a lot of characters that ends up killing them.
What did you think about the? I lost my train of thought. What did you think about the rest of the other superheroes in the movie that were introduced? Because we can talk about them because it's spoilers.
They were interesting.
Who was your favorite? Void?
Void had the most character, but favorite, don't know. Because it was given the deliberate impression that these are newcomers. These are people who have these powers, but are scared to use them. Because it's illegal.
Yeah. I liked the Crusher. I liked him, and I think he had a Russian accent, but I thought he was great in that moment with Mr. Incredible at the end, you know. Uncrush it! You want me to uncrush it? Has anybody ever asked you to unpunch someone?
Yeah.
I thought that was a great moment. Look, okay, we were talking about this, we were having an argument, because we always have arguments about movies. I thought the whole villain plot with his sister was kind of... it was kind of I found it predictable. I pretty much picked it as her being the screenslaver. I like the whole idea of like trying to control them, trying to control superheroes. Like I like the idea behind it. I just thought it was kind of weak. I thought the villain plot was weak. I'll give it that. But that being said, I didn't like. I thought it was weak and whatever. But the rest of the movie's so good overall that my complaint kind of just becomes a minor nitpick. At that point, it's like the movie's still so entertaining that even though I have that problem, and if that's the only problem I have with this movie, then they did a good job because I don't really have anything major issues with it.
It's funny because I contrast with the villain because I really like the way that the villain was set up as somebody who has this overarching control over computer systems. Someone who's able to manipulate others into doing what they want.
Yeah.
That's a cool concept because it basically means every computer screen is dangerous. What I thought was interesting was she's not actually developed very much. She almost comes across as a shallow character. She's very much like Elastigirl in personality.
What's her name? See, this is the thing.
No, I don't remember her name.
See, this is what I mean. See, Syndrome in the first one was memorable. And he was compelling, and I liked him, and you remember him. Whereas in this one, see, the problem is, we literally saw the movie like 20 minutes ago as of recording this video, and I cannot remember her name.
Of all things, what she did, she wasn't a supervillain. She never actually took on a title of a hero.
Yeah, but she was still a villain.
Yeah, but I would liken her to Scar, actually.
Yeah, but see, Syndrome wasn't a supervillain, he just had gadgets.
He was a supervillain. What do you call that giant ass robot that he dumped
He's
in the
an
city?
inventor, and actually, it's a bit like her too. I liked the whole thing about like having Elastigirl go out in front because my favorite part of the whole movie is Mr. Incredible trying to watch the kids and trying to. I could have watched the whole movie about that. I didn't need any of the Incredibles suiting up, fighting anybody. I just wanted to see 2 hours of that, and I would have been completely happy. Give me like a 3-season Netflix animated show just about Bob babysitting the kids. I would love just to see that. Or Frozone babysitting the kids. Can we talk about the Incredimobile, whatever it's called, the Incredible? Because I thought that was great.
It was amusing, just short-lived.
Yeah.
But no, as I was saying about the villain, just briefly.
Yeah, go for it.
This is what gets me about the villain is she never actually revealed why she does these things. She talks about how superheroes have made everyone weak and complacent and how nobody's able to do their own things anymore. But why? I mean, what is the defining characteristic? It's like she has a background trauma, but it's never actually been delved into. I mean, her parents died, but why does she have so much hatred? Like I said, I would liken her to Scar from Lion King. I mean, she revealed her plot a bit earlier, but
you Scar from Lion King. I mean, that's my favorite Disney villain of all time. We're talking about here. Don't be dissing on my Scar.
I'm not actually. I would liken them in terms of personality. She's very cunning, and she
That's
waited
true.
for this moment.
Yes, I'll give her that.
That's what gets me about her, and her personality just seems off. There's something wrong. Like, Syndrome was a psychopathic narcissist, and you could tell that very frequently with how he was always looking for adoration and how he
But you know what the
willingly killed
difference
people.
was between... This is what I mean. What you were saying before about, like, her story not being developed. This is the difference between her and Syndrome. You saw where Syndrome came from. You saw why. You totally understand why he went down that path, why he became Syndrome from this little boy that was a fan of Mr. Incredible. With her, it's like you were saying, okay, we know her parents died and she blames Supers, but look, you know.
No, I like... Yes and...
It didn't give her enough.
No, I feel that there wasn't enough, yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't liken the Syndrome comparison though, because too much would have happened.
Yeah.
And another thing with the film is it actually gave bits and pieces as though she wanted to be caught. There were things. I definitely noticed it. There was foreshadowing. And it was clever foreshadowing. It was very subtle and out of the way, and you only see it for a second. And if you miss it, it's gone.
So
that's all there is to it.
Favorite Incredibles family member? Go.
Ooh, Bob.
Really? Not Violet?
I like Violet's personality growth. I like Helen's independence. I like Dash's
Ron.
fiery...
Yeah. I mean, you know, Jack's a
and
good contender after this one, because he's... Well, you know when, what did he say?
Jack's excitable.
Yeah.
But Bob is the one that is most open to growth.
His whole thing in this movie is so good. Like, up to Mr. Incredible, he's so good in this movie. I like him better in this movie than I did in the first one. And that's saying something.
The first one
Because I think
definitely
Syndrome
follows.
kind of stole the show for me in the first one.
Nah, not for me.
Yeah, no, that's, you know.
Actually, of all characters, the one that got me the most in the first one was actually Elastigirl.
See, she's
Because
really good in this.
their roles effectively reverse.
Yeah. Alright, so, I'll put you on the spot. Right now, what do you like better, the first one or the second one? Just on the spot, subject to change, but...
On the spot, second one. First one is starting to age a bit for me. It is starting to notice. I enjoyed the extra action, and I thought the family scenes were actually a bit better.
I'm gonna disagree with you once again. I'm gonna go with the first one. I think, I really, really like the second one. I think it's a very worthy sequel. I think they did a fantastic job. I like the first one a little bit more, but like, it's by that much. It's not by much at all, but I like the first one more.
You're a filthy casual.
I'm a filthy, filthy casual. Anything else to add?
Yeah, go see it, and if you spoil, I will come to your house and I will kill you.
So on that note, we're going to end this spoilers review of The Incredibles 2. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then remember to subscribe to my channel, hit that notifications bell, and look out for other videos. Thank you very much once again for watching. My name is Tom, that's my friend James, and we will see you guys next time. That's a creepy smile. Stop it, you're freaking me out. Do you want to sing the song for the outro? Bum 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 bum.